Hello, I'm Todd Sivin. I'm the Communications Director for Smile Mass. Smile Mass is a Massachusetts-based nonprofit organization with the mission of helping families raising children and adults with disabilities to live happy, healthy lives through education, recreation, and vacation opportunities. The challenge we were facing before we took the class was we had marketing ideas, but I don't think we had a marketing plan. So we were all over the place, no real strict agenda. And it was kind of like a boat in the middle of the ocean without a paddle or a rudder. So we knew where we wanted to get, but we didn't quite know how to get there. It was a perfect storm. We needed it, and he reached out at that time. And it was kind of a no-brainer when we investigated how the repayment plan works with the state. You know, in retrospect, somebody who sees this opportunity and doesn't take it is foolish. There's nothing lost except for time. And, you know, it was such a valuable use of time that when looking back, we'd be foolish to say no. Investing that many hours in a week when we're all really busy is a tough decision to make. But once again, looking back, it was so valuable. I know just a few weeks after the course, we're using a lot of the stuff we learned on the course. I just took an additional course in grant writing and was miles ahead of the rest of the class because of use of AI. And without what we learned in Scale Up, I would have been, kind of dazed and confused and lost. So with this, we've put together a business plan, which we didn't really have before. We put together an employee manual. We've been onboarding people differently. We're using AI not only in, writing the business plan, but we use it with emails. We use it with grant writing. It's just, there was not a week of the 6-week class that we didn't benefit from. Chris is real. And by that, I mean, he puts his money where his mouth is. He's been available to us consistently throughout the course, and even after the course ended. He's a valuable asset. A lot of people say at the end of something like this, "I'm there for you if you ever need me." He responds to us on weekends. I don't know if he's invented the 26-hour day, but he seems to have more hours in a day than I do. Always available. Chris has been a huge asset to us, and it feels like he'll continue to be an asset for us. There are things we've asked him to do that I feel goes outside the scope of what Scale Up is for, but we're not afraid to ask, and I think he's not afraid to say no if he can't do it, but to this point he hasn't. I'm brand loyal, and no matter what I do, if a business treats me wrong, I voice it loudly. If it treats me right, I voice it even more loudly, because I know how important word of mouth advertising is, both in positive and negative. But I wax poetic about what we've learned and the progress we've made in such a short time, and looking forward the progress that I anticipate making as a result of this.